Now the circle is complete and the trees begun to grow again. The path is now open, and so the symbol of the journey must change. Now the beginning is tied to the end. The deep city breathes. Uru again. Do you believe?
Hello. This is your Phantom Safety Pin. Welcome back to Let's Play Uru Complete Chronicles. We're on Relto again today. And... oh hey, there's a tree on that island. How fun. But... we have somewhere else we need to go. We finished Anone. We have not finished the other age that it goes to. Turn this cannon on. Turn it on. Because it is canon. I can't nod my head, so that's the best I can do. Alright. Well, we do have one other place we can go. We got the books for Anone right here, but that's not where we're going today. We're going to Irkana, my friends. But to get there, we gotta go through Watcher Sanctuary again. Yep, the Watcher Sanctuary. Which, as we recall, is where the Watcher like to hang out. The question is, who watches the Watcher? Last time, we went to Anone. We will not be going to Anone this time, as I stated. We are going to Irkana. I like this dunny shirt. I wish there were some pants that went with the shirt better. Off we go. Now, I don't remember a terrible amount about Irkana. I remember vaguely visiting it briefly in Uru, when it was Mola, or Uru Live, rather. Kind of exploring and seeing what I could find. I'm gonna start off with that. Ooh! Yes, I vaguely remember in Mola, actually, these plants, you can get them for your Relto. You cannot get them for your Relto in Uru Live, in Uru Complete Chronicles, but you can in Mola. And I'm going to take a picture of this, seeing as it is important. And the Relto page for it was right here, I vividly remember. These plants are the closest thing you're ever going to find to something like a lattice tree in this game, which always made me really depressed. Because, as I've pointed out before, I really love Narayan as an age. I think it's a cool age. I really, really love the idea of Narayan. I really like the concept of Narayan. I really love the idea of the lattice trees. And this is the closest thing I'm ever going to get for it. You could ever get for it for your Relto in Mola. You can't even get a pink sky. That depresses me. I'm sure some, like, dev will make it so you can, like, change the color of the skybox in Mola eventually. I would love to see that option as a Relto page, but not today. That looks like a monorail. Let's see where this part of the monorail goes. I'm very curious. There's always fun things to discover in new ages we uncover. Ooh! Looks like some trees are caught down. There's some strange-looking trees, my friend. Very strange-looking trees. Indeed. We've got some... looks like almost like a drawing up there. I can't tell. Interesting things around here. Back to the monorail. Like 2 monorails. Maybe... yeah, there's something around here we can find. Oh! Oh, this looks promising. Oh. Well, that's interesting. It is the Starfisher. I presume a Barrow drew it. I can't think of anyone else who could have. It's awful high up for a human to have drawn it. I don't know what I just did with my mouse there, but it was some weird swoopy move, and it like ended up being very cool looking. Very cool something looking. So I'm just going to keep jogging through this canyon here. Irkana is another deserty age, very canyony. And we're just going to continue onward to see what we can find. This is the other of Kadish's 2 ages. Can I get this key out of the way? I don't need it. No. Can I get you out of the way? Go away. No, you're just going to stay there. Okay, it's going to persist. Alright. If you insist, my friend. Ooh. Well, that looks promising. Looks very industrial, actually. Seems to be some sort of industrial age. But I'm not so sure we're going to be able to get in there. It looks kind of, like it's got some difficulty getting in there. We'll see what we can do. I gotta say, I don't remember a whole lot of Arcana. I remember it being... Can't jump on there. I can't... No? Okay. This kind of feels like Voltaic, but not as red. Am I crazy? Am I feeling some Voltaic vibes? Are you feeling some Voltaic vibes? If I had a pissed off Feral Nariani, I'll let you know. It looks like there's no way in there just... Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to ride a monorail to get in there, but where's the monorail? Doesn't look like it's in there. Guess we'll just have to find it. I do think Arcana is a really cool concept for like a canyon age. If you're gonna do like a desert age, don't just go with straight up red bricks or whatever, like red dust and stuff. Go with something a little different. Go sandstone bluffs. Go like Utah. Don't always just go New Mexico or Colorado. Go different. Go crazy. Go dunny. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I'm sure someone will figure out what it's supposed to mean. Maybe you'll figure out what it's supposed to mean. You tell me what that means. You comment below and you tell me what that means, because I actually have no clue what that means. I don't know what I just said. Sometimes I just say things. Sometimes I really just say things. And when I just say things, they don't make very much sense. Oh. Well, this seems different. I mean, the trees here are super weird. I love weird trees. A lot. A lot of them have been cut down, I guess, for this monorail. I think we're going to be going back from whence we came. Oh no, this looks promising. This looks different. Huh. Oh, I see. It's a dam. Okay. Wonder what we got over here. This is actually fairly large for, like, an age, actually. There's, like, a lot to, like, explore. No, go up, please. Can I go up the ladder? Can I go up the ladder, please? Yes, may my explorer go up the ladder? I was just wandering around with my mouse there. It didn't want me to go up the ladder, I guess. I'd like to get on top of this giant device and see what's good. Let's see what's good. This is an interesting, very interesting device you have here, Kadish. Yes, I'm not seeing anything yet. I don't see anything we can click yet, or anything we can interact with yet. Now I am! Interesting. I wonder... Perhaps we click on this. Maybe... What if I do this? Nothing. What happens if I do this? You start playing with levers. Okay, it won't. How about this one? No, okay. Okay, how about this? How about I do this? Oh! Oh! We're moving! Well, there we go! Nice little ride through the canyon. Myst is always known for its fun, excellent rides. This ain't no Disney World, I'll tell you that much. But it's neat to see that they kept their tradition of the fun rides, especially because really, like, Uru as a whole, most of the ages in Uru don't have any really interesting rides in it. You don't see any of that. But you do with Uru from these two ages. It's like they're making up for lost time. I love that about them. I love that for them. I love this for them. I love this for you, Cyan. We're just about done with our train ride here. We'll just see where it kind of takes us. Get this thing moving. We have now pushed this train up to the station. I wonder where it's going to go from here. Well, I never met a walkway I didn't try to go across, so let's try that. I'm getting some Riven flashbacks. Just a little bit of Riven flashbacks. It's a touch of some Riven flashbacks. This is a very cool shirt. I want this a shirt like this. That's why cool this. Oh? Huh. Oh. Bye! Goodbye! Where are we going? Into the darkness. The darkness is where we're going. Interesting. Oh, and now we're going up! Now we're going up. Oh! That sure is a thing. Okay. Well, we're here now. Where is here exactly? Ooh. Interesting. I do see that shell cloth. I will do something about that shell cloth. Don't worry about it. But, Huh. I'm just gonna pop this shell cloth over here. Ooh. Loving the music in here. So I believe what we need to do is to get any further. I think we gotta move this cart. What's this button do? Nothing. I'm gonna back up and see if I can get off. Yep. Bye! Bye! What are we doing? What are we doing in here? Where are we going? We'll just look down here. What's out here? You know what this actually looks like? Some kind of water filtration plant. I wonder if that's what it's for. Ooh! Oh, whoa! I generally forgot kind of how cool Arcana is. Sometimes Industrial Ages kind of slap. Oh. That looks like algae. Or alga, or however you pronounce it. Alga? Algae? Can we swim in the algae? I don't know if swimming in the algae is a good idea. Let's not swim in the algae. You know, that looks like red bloom algae. Red bloom algae's toxic. Let's not. Well, good to know that this exists, but I did see a ladder back there. That's got to get us a little further down than where we were. So as we climb down, we'll just hopefully find out where we need to go next, I assume. Suppose there's got to be something in this area we would look for, right? Oh yeah, those look like water filtration tanks of some kind. Advanced Dunny water filtration technology! Oh. There's a ladder there, but there's also a lever there. There's a lever there. No, don't go up the no. Finicky Uru controls. Finicky Uru controls. Let me step back a little bit. Is that what I think it is? Is it like a light or something? Please, if it's a light, let's turn it on. It is a light. Okay, thankfully it's a light. There we are. Again, I would kill to know where this track is from. Or, like, where to find this track, because it's really good music. I do remember this. This music being very, very good. Very adventurous music. Oh, looks like there's something over here. What's this? Oh. Well, I don't know where I'm going now. I still feel like I'm in Silksong. Oh. 496. Bear that in mind. What's about here? Surely we will find somewhere else we can go. Yes? I wonder where this leads us. Oh, there's another light here. I should probably turn it on, yeah? Always light up your filtration plants before you go anywhere else. Safety first. Oh, I'm in another room. Like another, turbine area. So it looks like there's 4 of these. And the stuff below, it seems to be some kind of, dirt or algae or something. I don't know what it is, but it definitely looks like a water filtration plant to me. I've visited a water filtration plant. It's really, really interesting, actually. Or can be. If we're definitely on the other side, that's where the other part is. Oh. Let's explore over this way real quick before we do anything. I'm curious. Okay, now we're on the other side. We know that that bridge is broken, or is this one not broken? This one's not broken! Okay, we're fine. But that one is. Huh. Huh, where does this go? Oh. Yeah, I'm still getting Voltaic meets Riven vibes. Voltaic meets Riven vibes, that's what I'm getting. What's this do? More lights. Oh, it moves! Okay. Another shell cloth. Why don't we pop it? I'm just having fun exploring, man. I completely forgot all of Irkana. I remember Adone, sorta. I don't really remember Irkana very much, but I remember the music, and I remember thinking it was kind of cool. Oh, we have entered the control room of the TARDIS. Interesting. Very interesting. So this appears to be a diagram of, the entire plant. Well, sit down. Of the plant. Oh, okay, I see. So it is a water filtration plant. Interesting. Oh, there's a part that's not receiving... I don't know what to do with this. Huh. I really don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe before we do anything, we gotta turn off the rest of the plant. Amplify. As we turn everything off. I'm just now realizing the Dunny had touchscreens. They had touchscreens. Ah. So the water won't drain from there. That's weird. But maybe we can change that. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, if we turn everything off, maybe we should be able to get to more places, right? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just assuming if I turn stuff off, we'll be able to go more places. Very complicated. Dunny technology is very complicated. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Dunny technology. I'm afraid I have a very high IQ, but I'm also very stupid. As we've seen many a time, I am very stupid. Whoa! computer, why? Oh! Yeah, see, these are filtration tanks, and we have now shut them off, so we should be able to safely go down inside them, right? Yeah, let's do a little industrial, renovation. Why not? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh! Well, it's kind of sort of drained. There's some water in the bottom. But maybe there's something in here we missed. I always feel like I don't think I've looked around everywhere. I don't feel comfortable. Oh. That's a nice view, but I don't think this is where we need to go. There's another place we need to go. We do see where the pipes drain out, which is nice. Now I'm getting shades of Serenia. That puzzle in Serenia, the water draining puzzle in Serenia. Yeah. Yeah, aka the only good puzzle in Serenia. The only actual puzzle in Serenia. Man, Serenia really got the short end of the stick, didn't it? It got like no puzzles, man. It got like nothing. It got like phone games. So, talk all you want, but I don't play Myst to play phone games. I play Myst to play puzzles. I want to play the puzzles, my guy. I want you puzzles, my guy. I do appreciate, though, how in Uru, unlike how so many games go boom, 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 you gotta go fast, 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 fast. So often in, like, Uru and Myst in these games, the play is really slow. It's very slow. You're doing things slowly. You're not moving quickly by any means. You're doing things on no... Oh, hey! Is that a Relto page I spy? On the ground right there? Free Relto page for free. Completely for free. And yes, that will add fire marbles to our Relto. So... that's what that symbol was. Fire marbles. Now, you remember those fire marbles in the caverns? Yeah, now we have them to kick around on our Relto. Just in case you ever wanted to kick a bunch of fire marbles. I like to shove them all in that little pit onto the side, over by the left side of the Relto where the trees are, and make a fire marble pit. What do you do with your fire marbles? If you play Uru, what do you do with your fire marbles, my friend? Do you just leave them? Do you try to arrange them? Do you kick them around? What do you do with them? Do you turn them off? Or do you keep them on? How do you handle your fire marbles? I'm curious. We can't back that way. So we're gonna have to go back the other way. Which means going down further. Past this millstone. Oh, there's more doors. I didn't notice those. I want to see where these other doors go. Oh, there's another thing on the side there. That's where those drainage pipes go. That's nice. Or 52. I'll keep that in mind. And I know I'm saying, oh, I'll keep this in mind, but trust me, I am keeping track of the numbers. I do have them as things to keep track of. Don't worry, I didn't forget them. I just have no particular reason to stop and write them all down because I already have them written down, you see. There is value in keeping old notes. Well, this one has a hole in it. Can I get up there? I can! Let's see where this one leads. I'm curious. Does it lead anywhere? Wonder who broke a hole in it. Did a Borrow do it? Maybe an angry Borrow did it. I don't know. Maybe they were getting paid their minimum Borrow wage? Did Borrow get minimum wage? I don't think the Least get minimum wage. I don't think the Least get any wage. What would you pay a Borrow in? How would you compensate a Borrow, a free Borrow, working in the caverns for their time? What sort of things would have value to a Borrow, do you think? You pay them in food? You pay them in a place to live? You pay them in, I don't know. You see, this one does not drain, which is completely fine. We can handle it later. Seems like it doesn't want anything in the reservoir to drink. But we do have a way back and forth, which is good. It's good that we have a way back and forth. I'm going to think a little bit about what I need to do here. I'm very, very curious as to what we need to do. Maybe we need to go in here. Maybe I am going the way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. Wait, is there like a light thingy? Yeah, let's turn on the light switch, please. Let's power this place on before we do anything. Always power your places on. Remember Voltaic. Power your things on before you go anywhere. Was that Savito's lesson in Voltaic? Not sure. I don't think that was his lesson. I think it was Adrian's lesson. Something about powering future motion with energy, I think. Oh. Well, this is something we don't really know what to do with just yet. We really don't know what to do with it just yet. There's some symbols on there. We don't know what they're for. I don't really want to mess with it just yet. I think we better wait. Oh? Oh, come on. I don't believe we can't get over there. I don't believe it for a second. Oh, there's a paper on the wall. Hold up. Did that say 410? I don't believe for a second we can't get over there. I don't believe it! No! Oh, okay. Fine. Harsh my mellow, why don't you? Make me sad. Make me a sad panda explorer. Let's see if we can find a way to power these scopes. Maybe there's something else that I'm missing. This seems like a dead end, but what if it's not a dead end? What if there's something I'm missing? What if there's something that I need to look at elsewhere in the room? Let me see if we can think about that for a second. Oh! It's not even a puzzle! It's just a button! God, I'm so obtuse, dude. I'm so obtuse. Wow, I'm a dumbass. Very... I was born with supposedly high IQ. Supposedly, this is real. I am not humble bragging, this is real. Supposedly, when I had my IQ tested as part of my diagnosis for autism and ADHD, they IQ test you. And supposedly, I'm in around the 125, 135 range. I don't feel like it, fam. I really don't feel... Ooh. Oh, wow. Now that is gorgeous. God, the games are so pretty. Even in, like, 2026, these games are so pretty. Well, that's how we get here. But as I was saying, if you're worried about, like, IQ numbers or any of that, don't worry about that. IQ is just a number. Doesn't mean anything. You can be, like, a Mensa scholar with, like, a 135, 145 IQ and be, like, the stupidest person in the room. There's doctors that have fallen for scams. There's, like, Mensa... Ooh, a backpack. Oh, my cool dummy shirt! No! Oh, well, we can get it back later. Like, there's Mensa scholars and doctors who have fallen for propaganda and, like political slop and, like, AI crap and scams. So having a high IQ doesn't mean you're necessarily smart. It just means that you have a number you can quantify to brain computing power. That's all that means. Frankly, IQ is just a number. Kind of like age. But, you know, it's one of those things where really, who really cares about what somebody puts on a piece of paper, you know? Who really cares about what someone puts, as for how smart you are on a piece of paper? As long as you're a good person, and as long as you are doing the right thing, and ooh, this is interesting. As long as you know you're being wise with whatever amount of intelligence you have, I don't think IQ matters. I really don't. What is this? Nothing that works. We got a linking book that goes someplace. And we got a borrow stone. Very interesting. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what happens. Let's do this one first, because we know we don't have a way back from anywhere a borrow stone takes us. Let's go here first. Oh. We're in some kind of room. Well, you know, that's interesting. That orange stuff, that kind of looks it looks familiar. It looks kind of like something I've seen before. I don't know what it looks like that I've seen before. I feel like I've seen this color before. Well, there, but no, specifically I feel like I've seen this color before in the caverns. You remember how the lakes in the cavern, the Great Cavern, had that orange tint to them? That's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting. That's the color I'm getting. 3110. Huh. What is this? Does this go anywhere? Is this a door? Can I go places with it? Can I do stuff with it? No, okay. It's very dark here. I wonder if this is in the caverns, actually. I wouldn't be shocked. Well, I'm going to explain a little bit what we need to do here. And it's... No. And it's very, very particular. It's also a source of great annoyance in the Uru community. And considered one of the more unfun puzzles in Uru. We're going to have to make something here. So, the way this works is, the stuff down here is algae, or algae, however you want to pronounce it. It's a type of algae that grows in the lakes in the caverns. Remember, they were talking about that in the Book of the Parables of the Watcher. And it makes the cavern lakes be kind of like orange, keeps cavern algae healthy, kind of keeps it as a dim light source for the dunny, because their sensitive eyes can't handle strong light. So you see this device. There's going to be something that comes out of this device. We're going to put something in this device that pertains to that room we were just in. And it's going to drop in there, and it's going to do something to make sure we have a correct batch of what we're going to decide, what we're going to make here. What we're... Sorry. What we're looking at with this device here, this makes something. And the thing that it makes is used to feed algae in the Great Caverns, basically, to keep that orange glow going. And we're going to have to do that pertaining to this Barrow Cavern. Remember I said earlier, when we were back on Anone and we found the stone to the Barrow Cavern, that we would have to eventually find the way up to the top? Here's the top of that Barrow Cavern. Yep. If we go down there, that's where the water is. And no, you cannot jump in here. I will demonstrate that now. You cannot come here and jump off it. Does not work. There's a barrier. 518. Marker. There's another marker there. And there's another marker over here. So as you can see, this Barrow Cavern is roughly shaped like a hourglass. And remember that time we saw back in Anone and Kadish's room that lasted about 10-ish to 15-ish minutes? So those markings you see around the room, these markings you see around the room, correspond to the settings we need to do. They correspond to, I believe, 20, 30, and 40 per symbol. So, now I've written down what the symbols mean, so you won't have to go and mess with that. But we are going to have to go back to that room with the mixers, and we're going to have to basically set all of those to those numbers, so that we can make a certain object that we can drop in here that will cause something to happen. But first, I want to show you my fire marbles that we just acquired. We have acquired the fire marbles. They're on my floor, in my house. And make the little noise. They're so fun. I love my fire marbles. I love my fire marbles. We're not here to play with fire marbles, though. We're here to go continue following the path of the shell. So, let us continue doing that. We have a new book, as you can see. Arcana. Where we normally link in. And the place we want to go, which is right here. So, what we're going to need to do is go back to where we were, which is here. Of course, that stone's blocking the way because life can't be easy for an explorer, can it? We're going to go back up this way. We got to go up to those mixers and set them properly. So we're doing what's called the Arcana Pellet Puzzle. Why am I in first person for this? Rare first person Uru ladder shot. And I remember hating this puzzle. I don't know many people who like this puzzle, in fact. I don't know most people who like this puzzle. Most people do not like this puzzle. Just because it's not hard or anything, it's just annoying and tedious. Takes a while to get what you need to do done. Do love the view in Arcana, though. God, it's just so friggin' pretty. God, mountain places with mountains are so pretty. I don't think I like weird mountain ages as much as I like weird tree ages, but I do like mountains. They're very cool. You ever been in the mountains? I've been in the mountains. Cool places. We're going back down here. Hit extend. And nothing's powered up, so we're going to have to power something up. And we're in that room with those mixers. So what we want to do, remember when we were back in the room with all the diagrams? Well, what we want to do is go back to that room with all the diagrams and turn them on. We're going to want to go back there, turn them all on. I believe this is the one we need to go down to. Is this the one? Yes, it's this one. And we want to turn all those on. Not the water tanks. The yellow things. We want to turn those on, because the water tanks are how we get back and forth, remember. What we're doing is we're turning on equipment to make something. So, we want to keep the water basins off, but we want to turn the mixers, those things that are in, like, remember that part that had all the yellow circles? We want to turn those on so we can actually make a certain thing. And we will make 5 of them, because we know Myst loves the number 5 and 25 and multiples of 5. We know this about Myst. We love this about Myst. 5 is an arc number in Myst. And it is so in Uru. So we want to go over here, this control panel. We very much do not want to touch any other shell claws. We will need the shell cloth where it is for later. Am I going the right way? I went the wrong way. This is the wrong way. I want to go the other way. I need to go the other way. The other way. I'm going the wrong way. Yes, we want to do something with those shell claws for later. They're set up in a certain way for a very specific reason. Yep, remember this room? Remember this diagram? So we want to make something of our lives. So we are going to want to turn all of these to the on position. And they're not even very clever about that. So that's good. We now kind of sort of have an idea of what this might do. We know off to the far edge are mixing basins. We know these are mixing basins, like water tanks. And these are mixing basins. And they're growing what appears to be algae. So the question is, what are they growing this nutrient-rich algae-type stuff for? Well, the answer is simple. They want to keep the algae in the caverns nourished so they have a light source, basically. And whoa! Again. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a frame rate thing. You're just gonna have to like it or lump it. And they're gonna want... We basically have to make something called a pellet. And And that's what we need to drop into that borrowed cave at the top. So we have to drop it in, link with it, drop it, no, this is the wrong way, drop it in there, and then link back real fast to the other cavern, going through all these ages. Yeah, you thought Eater Gira and Eater Chemo were annoying? Yeah, welcome to this. Welcome to this. I'm on the wrong side, I think. I am very on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side, I'm on the wrong side. I am very on the wrong side. We don't want to go this way. We don't want to go this way. We want to go the other way. Back past where the millstones are. We want to go over here. Here. Over here. Do the entire walk back. Yep. Technically, we could Relto link. I don't feel like it. I said go in, please. No! Can you go in, please? Go in the tunnel. Thank you. There we go. My Explorer, go in the tunnel. Thank you. Some days, you just can't get your Explorer to go explore a tunnel. It's kind of like when you can't get rid of a bomb. But yeah, we're going to go all the way back that way. And we're going to head back to that room with all the mixers. But we're not going to do anything there just yet. We're going to actually go there and I think probably stop it there for now, because we do have another side of this puzzle to do. And I don't want to go too long on this, because I went a little too long on the Anone video, and I don't want to go super long on this. So I'm getting us back to that room, and we'll leave it there. Actually, I think it's about to stop. So until next time, this has been the Phantom Safety Pin. We're in Rakana, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.